there was a different level of pressure on the ball and a different level of physicality.
Kawhi Leonard turns it over. They got a 3-on-1. Mitchell didn't finish the alley-oop, kicked it back out to Ingles, who broke out of his shooting slump. He's been highly scrutinized in this series and in the previous one against Dallas. He responded in Game 3 big time against the Mavericks with 29 points. Ingles knocks down another 3. They trail by 5. Here's Kawhi at the offensive end. Behind the Batum screen, left it on the front rim. Here's Mitchell back the other way. Here's Mitchell back the other way. Donovan Mitchell had 10 points in the first 3 minutes of the previous game. And Bulls is one of the better stories for the Clippers, inserted as a starter for Ty Lue and the Clippers after Game 2 of the previous series. Mitchell launching from deep off the mark. Rebounded by Paul George. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Beverly on Mitchell. Mitchell rejects the screen and gets into the lane. Couldn't make the layup. Mitchell out top. Well, Donovan Mitchell might have something to say about that pretty soon. He goes cross court to Clarkson. Catch and shoot 3 is pure. It almost feels unfair to defensive players what offensive players can do with that ball. Like Kawhi Leonard here. Smoked the layup, got right to the basket and missed it. Wow. Mitchell looking for his first field goal. Got it.
Wow.
Was expecting the hit, but didn't get it. And let's take another shot at this thing, and it's working out here in the postseason for Reggie Jackson. Mitchell launching from deep, connects his first three-pointer of the night. Good defense by Man at this end. All over Clarkson. Mitchell, another 3 on the way. Got it. Butter.
I just love the intensity with which he plays.
Leonard from deep. He's still looking for his range. He's still looking for his range. Mitchell has scored the last 8 in a row. Kawhi does it at the defensive end as well.
That's the kind of depth this Clippers team has.
Mitchell with a nice step-through move in traffic. Got blocked. He's been playing back-to-back games in the regular season before we got to the postseason.
Wow, how about that move? I'll tell you what, the tighter handle. So you're only going to be so aggressive if you're Royce.
They got to work quickly here. Mitchell's the guy for the job, but he hit the side of the backboard. The Clippers get another stop, leading.
Maybe you're not as solid with your habits, but boy, when they play with intention and focus on the defensive end, how good do they mark?
They have looked splendid, as has Donovan Mitchell's three-point shooting. Talk about Donovan Mitchell, another 3 on the way. Got it! Butter!
Spacing so different when the big off the floor for the LA Clippers.
Mitchell has scored the last 18 for the Jazz, but he missed on that one. Bogdanovich. Beverly switched on to him. Boy, Donovan Mitchell with the audacity from deep.
It's different about the way his team is playing tonight. He said the Clippers are trying to take the ball out of Donovan Mitchell's hands, obviously doubling him. Their defensive intensity is amazing, Wade said. We've got to pick ours up, but still he says he likes the way the Jazz are playing, not backing down.
And this was just a month or 2 after the disappointment in the bubble. His representative says, yeah, I'll be there at 5 p.m. Donovan says, no, 5 a.m. And it was because the sting of losing.
Very similar to Dallas, where the rotations were a big topic of conversation, but he's starting to do some things.
Mitchell percolating, getting into the paint. He's got 19. Leonard across the midcourt line. Bogdanovich shows, and O'Neal picks him up. Batum drives on Gobert. And the French word for stop is arrêt. That's what we got on that last one. Gobert with another block. Mitchell with a quick move. Missed with the left. Gobert missed the follow, but drew a foul. Lead back up to 15. Mitchell. Boy, 3 bodies converged on him and got the block. Leonard from George slams it home. Mitchell. Boy, 3 bodies converged on him and got the block. Leonard from George slams it home. Count it.
Now 7 for 15, 16 points, 7 boards, and 3 assists, and playing exceptional defense. And there's the 1-2-2 zone, and Royce makes him pay.
Lead back to 16. Mitchell with the hesitation, and he gets to the basket. Donovan Mitchell now with 21 points in the ball game. Ty Lue calls timeout.
You would like on the offensive end.
Mitchell at the free throw line. The lead down to 15. Donovan Mitchell since that second quarter. And you see that little bit of meditation, that visualization that he does at the free throw line. Part of his routine for a while now.
But the vantage point changes, as were Ryan Rucco and Richard Jefferson last night.
Yes. Loose ball and corralled by O'Neal. Up to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell has 23 points. Stare down three over Batum. Clarkson driving at baseline. Good help by Batum. One more to Mitchell. It found the right guy, but a little bit strong. Another possession with the shot clock running out. Mitchell looking for a little get back and couldn't find it. Gets around the screen. Mitchell blocked by Zubac inside. Out of bounds. You saw Beverly and Zubac. Clippers leading by 11 as we approach 2 minutes to go. Mitchell fouling Kawhi Leonard. And proof shooter who did a lot of work during his shoulder injury. Wow. Fix that shot. What a shot that was. Decided to stay closer to home. From an athletic family. Mitchell on the drive, off glass. Come on, Donovan. Wait for a break and get another look at that on a replay. Jackson trying to take Gobert's ankles away. Got inside, couldn't make it. Good defense by Gobert. Mitchell kicks it over to O'Neal for 3. And O'Neal knocks down the jump shot. It's a 10-point game.
In order to get that over the outstretched arms of Gobert. Beautifully done.
Spin by Mitchell, elevates inside, left it short. Quickly up to Leonard. Euro step, got it. And with the crossover, kicks it out and turns it over to Mitchell. Kennard with the foul.